Rochester is seeing fewer homeless encampments spring up throughout the Med-City. The Rochester Police Department says the city's new camping ban and evolving relationships with the homeless population and shelters is leading to the downward trend. KIMT News 3's Brandon Cote gives us an inside look tonight, along with Rochester Police, for a first-hand look of cleaning homeless encampments.
Rochester Police clean up homeless encampments like this at least once a week so far this summer. We started out the morning in the woods north of 125 Live.
Yeah, this is really clean.
The group experiencing homelessness here mostly cleaned up Tuesday.
Abandoned camp here, like an abandoned camp there.
After receiving a warning from police.
This is what this looked like previous. So how much work he did and how much they actually took, this is very responsible.
City Park and Recreation employees clear out the piles of trash with machines, while county employees offer housing resources to anyone living there.
They understand that we really want to help them, but they also understand at some point, we have to move their camp.
Sergeant Trudeau says most interactions with these groups remain friendly.
They're like, oh, I didn't realize that, that would cause that kind of issue. And I said, well, you wouldn't. I know you're not going to harm anybody, but the kids, they're scared. They don't understand.
And now we're on to the next location. Workers are clearing 6 different campsites.
Clearly, it's been here empty for quite some time.
Each about 25 yards into the woods next to McQuillan Field Park.
So here's another site. Sergeant
Trudeau says each situation has a different answer.
If it's clearly a public safety issue, we're going to address it right now. It's going to be different than if we find somebody buried off into the woods that nobody knows they're there except for us.
Parks and Recreation workers clear the trees, creating a large path.
But they were a long ways in.
This allows bobcats and other machines through the woods to collect larger pieces of garbage.
We didn't see this one the other day.
Sergeant Trudeau says the biggest challenge is people being resistant to help.
There are resources available, but some people are service resistant, meaning for whatever reasons, they don't want to utilize resources.
But the main priority is to always find out what the underlying issue is leading them here. This relentless cycle of homelessness.
We get to know a lot of the people and understand their situations, and it's not an easy situation.
For the encampments you just saw, it takes about 14 police officers, city and county workers to clean up the encampments. In Rochester, Brandon Cote, KIMT News 3.
The Rochester Police Department says it has yet to hand out any citations or tickets to anyone violating the city's new camping ordinance since it went into effect last March.